Hey everybody, it's Andy's Free Guitar Chart Videos here, and welcome to my YouTube subscribers and my Facebook friends, group friends, Andy's Guitar Chart Videos group, Free Guitar Chart Videos group, and today we're going to be looking at chart number 260, string shape ramps and guided arpeggios. Well, that was the original idea for the chart. But as you know, we're going to probably have a general discussion on string shape theory that I made up, and so let's dive right into it. The string shapes here are listed kind of in a stacked format here. Here's the string shapes. Okay, and so we have 5 cage positions: C, A, G, E, D. Okay, so that would be D. You know, they're not as they are stacked as they would be on the fretboard. So the D position, A over that, E, C, and G. And the 5 cage positions go around up the strings in fifths, so it goes C, G, D, A, E. Okay, and if we see it starting in a D, it would go D, A, E, G, C. Okay, and going down the strings in fourths, D, G, C, A, E, D, G, C, E, A. So here we have the string shapes listed, and they're purposely shown as individuals here, but they are put in the strings, the guitar fretboard order. So it would be D, A, E, C, G would be down here on my down C tuned guitar would be the D string shape 2, 3, 4, and then the A string shape 5, 6, and then 7 root 2 for the E string shape, 3, 4, 5 for the A string shape, and the G string shape would be 6, 7 root, but you have to warp it up 1 with the B string, and then the D string shape on top again, 2, 3, 4, like that. And they spell the word cage. So here's the string shapes kind of shown in an easy pattern here. D is completely arbitrary because we have the circle here, so no matter where you start, you just go around the circle when you're going up the strings, and go around the circle the other way when going down the strings. most of these diagrams on this chart are P4 tuning, so it would be as if it was tuned like this. Okay, so because we have a normal tuning on a guitar, which is the third between the G and the B string, okay, so that would be here. I'm down C tuned, so that would be between my E flat and my G string. Okay, because my B string is a G, and my G string is an E flat. So that's what I get. But I don't mind that because on the piano I used to play a lot of things in C minor. So let's also talk about the long string shapes. Okay, and where did they come from? So let's look here at the pentatonic S3XL here. Pentatonic just means the 7 and the 4s are darkened. Doesn't mean they're accidentals. The accidentals are always going to have the string shape labels on them. So we kill 2 birds with 1 stone there by putting the string shape labels on the accidentals. Keep in mind they're virtual accidentals, which means they don't necessarily correspond with the black keys on a piano unless you're playing in the key of C and you're tuned properly the way a guitar is usually tuned. So when we put our little string shapes together, we have the D leading into the C here, and then on top of the D, of course, we have the fifth of that, so the D goes over to the A here, so it's fifths going up and fourths going down. So counterclockwise here, D goes to A, 5, 6, A goes to E, 7 root 2, okay, and we have a little stack over here, E goes to C, 3, 4, 5, and then C goes to G, 6, 7 root. These are the string shapes, but they also connect because they share notes. So the D string shape shares the 3, 4 with the C string shape. The A string shape shares the 6 with the G string shape. The E string shape shares the 2 with the D string shapes. The C string shape shares the 5 with the A string shape, and the G string shape shares the 7 root with the E string shape. So when we stack them together like this and have a little piece of the fretboard here, but remember it's P4 tuning, and this is a 5 string diagram. So one of there's going to be a tuning difference here that we'd have to move one of these over. So like we'd have to move the top one over if we were in doing this in D. So it'd look something like this. And this is easy because we're all squared up here. So that would be actually what the fretboard looks like in the D cage, but we're doing it purposely in all P4 tuning so that we could start anywhere and then go up and hit the tuning third at any place. It could be any place. If we start at the 7, we go, the E to the C to the G to the D to the A. The tuning third's going to be between the D and the A. So at that point, you would warp over like that on that B string. So here's where the long string shapes are originated from. 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now that we know where they came from, let's look at them. 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, any good teacher is always, fidgeting and having difficulty, because it's not easy. It's an everyday thing, and there's something in my eye. I don't know. So I'm not going to waste time on that too much. Sorry. So with the long string shapes, we can look at them as the A is the 5th, E is the 1st, which is root, see root 1, R root 1, and the 4th is major, it's your major 4th mode, A is the major 5th mode. So if we just look at 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the C keyboard here, so starting from the G dot, the first dot off your fret nut. This would be your fret nut where it is. Like that. So if we wanted to start a root, we could start on the C there and then go up to the 4, 5, 6 like that. And from there we'll build the pattern. We have 4, 5, 6, and we go into the short patterns there, which are the short string shapes again. So that would be E would be on top of the 5, 6 of the A right there. So there's the full A string shape, which is just 5, 6, and then we go E, 7, root 2. So when we're going up there, we're going into 7, root 2, and then we warp up 4, 3, 4, 5. So whenever we're playing the long string shapes, when we return to the short ones, we're one cage advanced this way. That's one letter in the caged word. So if we're starting here in the A cage, Say we're doing an A